Good morning and welcome to a new travel day. We are up bright and early. It is about 2:20 in the morning and we are getting ready to head to the airport for our flight to Malta, ready for our 7-night Central Mediterranean cruise on board P&O Azura. We're heading to Split, Zadar and Dubrovnik in Croatia and heading to Koper in Slovenia. So I've got my hat on. It's meant to be 27 degrees in Malta when we get there. It's currently about 9 degrees in Bristol. So I'm going to put a hoodie on and my jacket, wait for the Uber and then we're ready to go. But come with us. These are new ports to us, new destinations. We have been to Malta before on a land-based trip about 9 years ago now, but we're looking forward to exploring some of Malta when we get to the ports, and we're not due to sail until about 9 o'clock tonight. So let's go. We have arrived at Bristol Airport. It's so busy already this morning, but time to go in and check in. Ready to board the plane. We've had a really good morning so far. Check-in was good. Gate 32 is just there. So yeah, we had our Uber was really good getting to the airport. It was nice and quick. Check-in was a breeze. We had a separate P&O section for the check-in, and then security was really easy at Bristol. Nothing to take out your bags. You don't need to take anything out your bags. So it breezy through, and then we just sat here, departures, and now we're ready to board. So you're given your boarding pass when you check in at the check-in desks and take your luggage off. And now we just need to go through and get on the plane. I think the plane's just there. We're walking. The plane is not too far, so we are walking to the plane, which is unusual for Bristol because you normally have to get a bus. So far so good. It's a bit chilly in Bristol. Oh, there's a Dreamliner in front of me.
Behind, and that was just, we had to call out two members of the crew from standby this morning, so they got nasty wake-up calls this morning at 3 o'clock. So we give big thanks to Mark and Jodie for getting here nice and early. They pulled the stops out this morning to keep the delay down to a minimum. So yeah, we'll be off in a few minutes time, only 10 minutes behind schedule, so we're hoping to make that up on our flight down to Malta. So when I finish speaking, we'll push back, start both engines, taxi out to the westerly runway here at Bristol. Have to take off 5 miles towards Toledo, and then we'll turn to the north and back on ourselves back to Avonmouth and Bristol, and follow the M4 motorway down towards Reading. And then from there we're then going down through France and then through over Corsica and Sardinia down to Malta. Flight time, 2 hours 54 minutes is nice flight time. Smooth flight conditions, and then we get down to Malta. Latest weather, it's currently 23 degrees and rising, and to westerly breeze, just a few clouds, so a lovely day for our arrival. Cabin crew, here for your comfort, but primarily your safety. We'll shortly be giving you a safety demonstration, so please give this your full attention. My colleague Ashley, he's doing the flying this morning, so we'll get back to you in the cruise with more information of the routine. In the meantime, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the start of your holidays in Italy. Good morning.
please.
So we completed immigration and have just come straight out following the P&O signs, and now we're just going to get on the coaches. So we are on the coach. It's taken us around 45 minutes or 40 minutes from landing to getting on the coach. So we're going to head now to the port. That was about a quarter an hour on the coach, which is really good. So now we're just going to check in. So cool, isn't it? How are you? Yeah, good, thank you. To the ship. So that took all of 10 minutes, if that, to go through check-in, and now we can board the ship. Cabins are ready at 2. It's so beautiful. This port area is stunning. And here's Azura. So pretty. So we've just been to our muster station, which is muster station D, which is Malabar. I swear that's our muster station every single time. This is Sindhu, which is just the most beautiful Indian restaurant, but we're not eating there this cruise as of now. We've got some other cruise ships in. We'll have a look outside on the promenade later. But right now we're looking for somewhere for lunch. Oh, what's this? So this is the Creative Waves craft program, which shows you bits and pieces you can do. We might be able to, that's pretty cool. We'll have to see. Oh, that's cool. Right, let's find some lunch. Now we've come to the Peninsula restaurant on deck 6 to get lunch, which opens at 12. It's about 10 to. Hi. How are you? Yes, good, thank you.
It's alright.
Yes. Just.
Thank you very much.
Ship's company, a warm welcome on board to everyone who have just joined us.
We've just been told our cabins are ready, so we're going to head up now and dump our bags off. pretty? Here it is. We have our names. There we go. Alright, oh, we've got one of these so that can go in the electric. Might go move it so you can see what's going. Let's have a look. I'll do a separate room tour after. I'll just quickly show you. This is nice. Let's switch the telly off because that just annoys me. But there we go. Oh, this is actually really good. We can see where we were basically sat. Oh. I'll do a full room tour in a minute before we mess up. Oh, it's a bit dark. I'll do a full room tour in a minute before we start putting everything away. But looks good. So that'll be in a separate video. I'll just show you briefly the room, and then we're gonna just put some stuff away, freshen up, and then we can go and explore. So I will do you a quick, I'll just give you a quick overview now, and then I'll do a detailed cabin tour, which will be a separate video. So I'm stood at the window, so excuse my bag, but a lovely big window. You can see we have got Holland America line to HAL, Hal Osterdam. There is a boat leaving. There's a sailing yacht over there, which is owned by a UK lady. So that is our view there. So not really, there is this here, so slightly obstructed, but otherwise not really. So that's really nice. Over here you've got the vanity area. We'll go through all that, as I said, in the detailed cabin tour. Cabinets, fridge. We've set the room up as twins, which we requested. Tea and coffee, facilities, TV, a little table. So there we go. So that's initial video. We've had a little refresh. We've put some sun cream on. We're gonna head out and see what we can do in just under 4 hours. So all aboard today is 8:30, but for new embarking guests, all aboard is 6 o'clock because we need to do our drill. Yeah, all aboard for new embarking guests is 6 o'clock, so we need to do our drill. So we've got just under 4 hours to go and see what we can do in Valletta. We're going to try and do a hop on hop off bus. If it's like an hour or two, I think that'll be absolutely fine, but we will see. I've just met our cabin steward, Vil. Very nice man. We have to watch our cabin video. Haven't done that yet, but we will do it before we need to, because the ship cannot sail unless everybody has watched it that needs to. They have to have the makeup room sign in the door to come into the room. They can't just come in anymore like they used to years ago. Obviously they knocked first. If we want fresh towels, we just put them on the floor in the bathroom. But yeah, that's it. So we're gonna head out now and see what we can find in Valletta. We've got our cruise cards. Electric is pulled out. Let's go and explore Valletta. Let's go see.
So we've got 4 hours.
Just under 4 hours.
Oh, right, okay, so
So we go midship.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 3.5 to be safe. So if we were on the 2 week, we could be back at 8.
Yeah.
But or 8:30, but because we have just embarked, we need to do a safety briefing.
Right.
So we have to be back on board by 6. So we have just got off and here we are. Look at the port of Valletta. I'm pretty sure this was where below deck was last year. So right, let's go find what we can. But it's a working port, so they're all very busy. And we need to find something to do. Look how pretty Azura is. So pretty. We have got Norwegian Encore in, and there is a Holland America line ship as well. Yeah. Look, it's so pretty. To do this hop on hop off bus tour, it's an hour and 45 minutes around Malta, and it goes to Medina, Figula, Saint Julian, Salima, and back to Valletta. That was €20 per person. Oh, it was so nice. Oh, they've renamed it? I know, Marina.
Not sure the old houses down opposite.
I couldn't remember what was that.
There's like a wall or some house thing. Remember the beach down the front?
Yeah, I remember the beach, I remember the bay, and then the Hilton's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice beach, wasn't it? A busy one. Oh, it's so nice seeing it again. Good little tour. I did fall asleep a few times, so I'm not sure what you got. So we're now back at the port, and we're just going to pop into the shop that we have to go through anyway to get to the ship, and see if they have any Malta Christmas decorations, because I need to get one for my house, and a magnet. And then I quite fancy a swim, so hopefully my swimming costume will have arrived and my bag would have arrived, and I can go for a swim and cool off from this lovely sunny day. So whilst in Malta, security is at the port rather than on board ship, so we'll go through security before we get back on board. I'm so ready to get in the pool. So ready. Back home to Azura. Let's go see if our suitcases are in so I can go swimming. Thank you. Suitcases have arrived. Let's get inside. When I tell you how stressed I just was. Oh God, what is today? I thought I lost my camera earlier. We had to wait a while to get into our cabin. We got in like just after 1, but getting here at 11:30 was just like, I don't want to have to have my bag with me. And then we've just got back in from our Malta visiting, and our cases are here, so that's great. But my case lock has been bashed in transit and would not accept my case code that I knew was my case code until I started going through literally from 000 up to my case code, and then it magically worked, even though I put my case code in multiple times and tried other configurations, but the lock is like jammed. I was going to try and keep the suitcase for Alaska, but it's not looking well. So I'm in my swimming costume. We're going for a swim. It's about 20 to 6. I'm going to get a cocktail. I need one. Maybe a fruit cider. Fruit cider I think is probably better. I'm going to get a drink and go for a swim. And then we'll catch up with you in a bit. Good evening. It's a couple of hours later. You would have last seen me or Mum and I heading to a pool. The pool was so lovely. I was pretty much the only one in it for the time I was in it. I got a cocktail. The lights have just gone out because I took the card out. Yes, so had a cocktail, which was just what we needed, or just what I needed. So now I'm showered, all freshened up, and I'm just looking for my card. I was given a loyalty, there it is. I was giving a loyalty voucher for a drink, so I'm just gonna grab that. But now it is time for dinner, so we're gonna head to the Oriental restaurant for our table seating. Oh, I need to take them. That reminds me. So we know what table we're at, which is table 54. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head down to dinner in the Oriental restaurant, and we'll take you with us.
Tiny hand in mine, you're 5 feet off the ground, you rest on my shoulder, and stars convey the light, so fragile in the night, in this moment.